All right. Good afternoon, Panther Nation. Welcome to the Week 2 live stream between the Kaplan Pirates and the Berwick Panthers. I am your host, Jude Jets, and tonight, Kaplan's playing Berwick. Hopefully, it's going to be a good matchup. Panthers started off the season 1-0 and had a very dominant win against Morgan City last week. Just complete domination, 145-8. While we saw Kaplan lose to North Vermilion 13-12 last week, should be a pretty interesting game. And make sure you guys go ahead and check out the interview with Coach Walker I just did down below on the sideline. And we will be right back. So the Panthers will be starting the game off with the ball. Captain for your Panthers tonight being number 56, Darrell Washington, number 20, Andre Ingleton, number 5, Jaden Milton, and number 1, Crew Bella. Your captain for the Kaplan Pirates being number 3, Lennon Cheek. And we will be right back for the national anthem.
National anthem be played by the VHS Sound of Pride trumpet line.
My brothers and sisters, let us remember that we are in God's holy presence. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord Jesus Christ, you create us to strive for excellence. Grant to our athletes and our coaches strength to pursue excellence at this game and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of our athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace, that you would provide us with the endurance to pursue the heavenly prize with you, eternal life in your Son. We ask all this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Yeah. Nice job, trumpet line.
One. Alrighty, and we are live. The Panthers are set to return the kick. Back deep for your Berwick Panthers being number 8, Zach Gonzalez, number 5, Jaden Milton.
Kicker for the Pirates, being number 14, Colin Landry.
Alright, so the kicker for the Pirates being number 14, Colin Landry. See if the Panthers can start off their drive with another touchdown like they did last week. Very eventful first drive for Berwick in last week's game. Saw number 4 Luke Tarver catch the opening drive touchdown pass, and see if Berwick can go ahead and take an early lead over the Kaplan Pirates. Landry doing a squib kick, and Berwick goes ahead and lands on it. Number 4 Luke Tarver landing on the kick, and he's about to go right back out for offense to be starting receiver for the Panthers.
Panthers will play first and 10 from their own 48-yard.
Alrighty. So Bella back deep for the Panthers. Bella being your starting quarterback tonight. Jaden Milton starting off as your starting running back. Milton has a hole up the middle and gets a first down, about a 10-yard carry for number 5, Jaden Milton. And Burke starts off the drive with an absolute bang. I mean, Milton just being, phenomenal player, very versatile. Lined up as receiver a lot in last week's game. Actually caught a receiving touchdown and ran it in for one as well. And we're already seeing just his complete awesome play so far in today's game. Milton once again is the running back. Panthers like to switch it out between him and number 20, Andre Ingleton. See number 3, Rhett Radcliffe come on the field. And Panthers are rocking with 5 receivers. Bella hands it off to Milton, who has another hole up the middle, breaks a tackle, and gets about a 7-yard carry for the Panthers to make it about a 2nd and 3 for Berwick. Seen a lot of great play from from Berwick's offensive line so far in this game. Of course, that was the case last week. Don't believe Berwick got sacked. Crew Bella got sacked a single time in last week's game. Bella hands the ball off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who burst ahead for about the first down. Looks like he got it. And the chains are not moving, so it looks like he is about like 1 yard short, less than a yard short. Should be an easy conversion for the Panthers right here.
Looks like we got a first down, Panthers.
And it looks like it actually is a first down for Berwick, so the chains are moving. And on the 3rd play of the drive, Panthers are moving the ball. Drive's going phenomenal so far for Berwick. But as I was saying, the offensive line, who did phenomenal last week, is just so far doing amazing. Great weather tonight. Feels awesome. Bella hands it off to Jaden Milton. Jaden Milton goes back around the offensive line, breaks 2 tackles, and gets about a 5-yard carry to make it 2nd and 5 for the Berwick Panthers. Tackle was made by number 8, Coy Taro for the Kaplan Pirates, who is also one of Kaplan's quarterbacks. Don't think he's the starter, but you never know. Number 20, Andre Ingleton in the backfield for the Panthers. Ingleton being a very strong and hard runner. Bella hands it off to Ingleton. Ingleton finds a hole up the middle, and it looks like he got the first down to move the chains for the Panthers. 5-yard carry. Ingleton does a pretty nice job on his first carry of the game. Panthers move the chains, and it is a 1st and 10 for Berwick on, it looks to be about the 2019 yard line. Ingleton back in the backfield for the Panthers. Panthers sending number 8, Zach Gonzalez, to motion, and he takes it on the jet sweep. Gonzalez has a hole, and it looks like Gonzalez has made it all the way into the end zone. About a 19-yard touchdown run for number 8, Zach Gonzalez. And the Panthers start off the drive with an absolute bang. Just the offensive line doing so well for the Panthers so far in this game, just making a huge hole. Gonzalez hit it and runs all the way into the end zone. Phenomenal start of the game for the Berwick Panthers. Didn't think they passed it a single time in that game. Panthers heavy run so far, and it looks like they're going to be following Kaplan's approach, who is another heavy run team, but just a phenomenal start to the game for the Panthers. And it looks like we're going to be going for 2. Panthers had some kicking struggles last week, so it looks like they're just going to commit to going for 2 points. Number 5, Jaden Milton back in the backfield for the Panthers. And it looks like there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Offsides against the Pirates.
Offsides against the Pirates. So this is going to move the ball up to like the 1-yard line. Should be a pretty easy 2-point conversion for the Panthers to make. I would assume they're just going to run the ball up the middle. But who knows? We might go with a surprise pass. Bella takes a snap, hands it off to Jaden Milton, who runs up the middle, and Panthers are signaling he got it. Referee signaling he got it, and the Panthers take an early lead to make it 8-0 for the Berwick Panthers, and we will be right back. And we are back. The Berwick Panthers just driving the ball all the way down the field for an early lead to make it 8-0 for the Berwick Panthers. Kicking off for Berwick being number 6, Cole Morse. Let's see what Berwick does to start off on their defense. Cole with a nice kick. And Kaplan muffs the ball. Alrighty. And about a bunch of Panthers on the tackle right there. Kaplan made it to about the 35-yard line. Looks like it was number 6, Dane Frick, on the return. He was also one of Kaplan's running backs as well as their linebacker. Kaplan will be starting the ball off on the 35-yard line, and we'll, of course, have a 1st and 10. Let's go ahead and see what they can do on the first drive of the game. As I said in the preview, expect a lot of run. Kaplan, of course, only runs one receiver, as you can see at the bottom of your screen right now. Signaling number 6 out of motion. And it looks like they get about 2 yards to make it to the 37, to make it a 2nd and 8 for the Kaplan Pirates. It looks like it was number Braden Beard on the carry right there. Number 25, Naaman Bennett, and 51, Brett Smith on the tackle right there for the Panthers. We saw Kaplan's defensive line just completely collapse. Offensive line completely collapsed on that play right there. I mean, it's just something Berwick's defensive line is going to do a whole lot. Collapse the pocket. That's something they're amazing at. You see number 26 take the pitch, and looks like he gets tackled by a bunch of Panthers in the backfield right there. Number 25 being Marcus Reed, a freshman right there. So you got a true freshman starting for the Kaplan Pirates. We get about 3 yards to make it to the 40-yard line, and it will be a 3rd and 5 for the Kaplan Pirates on the first drive of the game. Let's see if Berwick can force Kaplan to go 3 and out on their first drive. Panthers look like they're going to be bringing the house right here. Kaplan handing it off to the running back. Swarmer Panthers on the tackle right there, and the defensive line just collapsed. See number 5, Jaden Milton, in on the tackle right there, and a bunch of other Panthers. And it looks like Kaplan is going to be going for it. That's what it looks like from right here. So we have a 4th and 2 for the Kaplan Pirates right here. And I mean, running it up the middle is just what they do. So it's going to be interesting to see. That's the type of style of play they're going to go through this entire game, just running it up the middle until they reach it to the 0-yard line and get a touchdown. But they hand it off to number 26, and it looks like he gets stopped in the backfield by a bunch of Panthers for a turnover on downs. We have number 6, Cole Morris, on the tackle right there. Pirates do not convert on downs, and the Panthers will be getting the ball on, it looks like, their own 42, 43, 44-yard line. So the Panthers will be getting the ball on their own 44-yard line, and we will be right back. One. And we are back. Panthers have a first and 10 on their own 44-yard line. 5 Jada Milton in on the backfield. See Panthers. Oh, and it looks like they might have had someone jump. No fit flag to be thrown. Jada Milton takes on the carry, breaks a few tackles, and it looks like he almost gets a first down for the Berwick Panthers. And it looks like they are going to be extending a 9-yard carry to make it a 2nd and 1 for the Berwick Panthers. Seen only running so far for the Panthers and the Pirates in this game. I mean, if it works, it works. Field is a little slippery, so the Panthers kind of slipping a little in the warm-up, not with the Pirates. Let's go ahead and see what they do on us. Ready? Sorry for the miscommunication, but we are back. And Panthers have number 20, Andre Ingleton, on the carry. Looks like he got enough for the first down. It's about 3 yards to make it a 1st and 10 for the Berwick Panthers. And the drive will be continuing for Berwick. So it will be a 1st and 10 on our own 32-yard line for the Panthers. Panthers are taking out number 5, Jaden Milton, putting in number 25, Naaman Bennett. Wonder if we continue to see the same approach from the Panthers in this game. And it actually looks like there was a timeout called right here for the heat and humidity, and we will be right back. We're stupid, bro. Oh, yeah. Alright, I got that. Alright, we're good. Alright. 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 3, 2, 1. And we are back from timeout. Panthers with the 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line. Bella takes it deep, and he throws the pass to number 20, Andre Ingleton. Looks like he's going to get the first down and more. Gets brought down at about his own 15-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. See if it is called on the Berwick Panthers. All right, so the call is against the Panthers. So we'll be moving down. A pretty nice game the Panthers had right there. Would have moved the chains for us, but of course, got a flag called on the play. We are going to move back. It looks like 10 yards. So maybe a holding penalty for the Panthers on that play. Panthers are now on their own 44-yard line. So we will have a 1st and 22 for the Berwick Panthers. Let's go ahead and see what they can do right here. Work with some magic, hopefully. Panthers hand it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who gets swarmed at the line of scrimmage and maybe gets 3 yards to make it a 2nd and 19 on the 41-yard line.
About 5 yards. Got the number 0, Carlos McKinley. Number 20, Jordan Gilbert.
Of course, having live music being played by the Sound of Pride Burke High School Band.
2nd and 19.
Doing a phenomenal job as always. But it will be a 2nd and 19 for the Berwick Panthers. Villa takes the snap deep, fakes it to Milton, escapes in the pocket, breaks a sack, and breaks the tackle. And it looks like he got about another 5 yards on that carry to make it about a 4th and 12, 3rd and 12 for the Berwick Panthers. So honestly might be the first 3rd and long for the Panthers so far this season. They had a lot of short yardage situations in the Morgan City game. Definitely would expect to see another pass. Had number 4, Luke Tarver, all the way at the bottom of your screen. Doesn't look like Kaplan will be playing a bunch of deep safeties. Looks like Tarver is blocking on the play. Bella looks to throw it deep. Hits number 8, Zach Gonzalez, who gets a 1st down for the Berwick Panthers. About a gain of 13 yards right there, and it's going to move the chains for the Berwick Panthers. Bella just had all the time in the world. Looks like he was going to run the ball, but then just found number 8, Zach Gonzalez, wide open, throws an absolute laser pass, and has him wide open for about a 13-yard gain, and it is a 1st down for the Berwick Panthers. So we're handling these 3rd-and-long situations really well to start off the game. Things you love to see from the Panthers. And, of course, the offensive line blocking phenomenal. Panthers look to do right here. Hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who gets swarmed at the offensive line. Doesn't look like he gets any yards to make it about a 2nd and 10 for the Berwick Panthers. Kaplan's definitely gotten a lot better when it comes to stopping the run. First drive, obviously, they couldn't do anything to stop it, and we did see the Panthers get their score. Yeah, but we got a 2nd and 10 right here for the Berwick Panthers. Zach Gonzalez being an early standout in this game. Of course, had the jet sweep touchdown run earlier and just had that 13-yard reception. Looks like he's in for a big game tonight. Freaking messed up. Oh my God, bro. What the hell? Like, bro. Every single time on the touchdown. And of course, it's not working right here either. Why is it not plug? Oh my God. That almost killed us. All right. Bro, on the touchdown. All right, I'm back. Well, I am super sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. The broadcast likes to play games with us and cut out, but the Berwick Panthers did score. We handed off to number 8, Zach Gonzalez, right there. And it looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets rid of the ball. And it looks like he found number 6, Cole Morris, in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And the Berwick Panthers are pulling a lot of tricks up their sleeves in this game. And the Panthers take an early lead, 16-0. But I'm super sorry about the miscommunication earlier on the drive. The broadcast just likes to cut out. It did it a lot last week. It is an issue we are trying to fix, but with the internet situation we have going on, it's definitely hard to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply sorry for that. And you did miss a pretty good play when the broadcast cut out as well. We saw number 20, Andre Ingleton, break a bunch of tackles, find a huge hole up the middle. And, of course, he scored the touchdown, which is allowing the Panthers to go up 16-0. And we will be right back. Couldn't have been on the kickoff or something? All right, 3, 2, 1. And we are back. The Panthers just scored a touchdown, make it 16-0. Morris kicks it off, and it looks like number 30 for Kaplan, Tyler Valent on the return. Actually, it's number 36, Caden Campese, who gets tackled by number 4, Luke Tarver. And it looks like they're going to be on about the 35-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. And if you are just tuning in, Andre Ingleton just scored about a 20-yard rushing touchdown. The Berwick Panthers had an awesome trick play where Zach Gonzalez got it on the jet sweep, but it was a trick play, and he was escaping pressure, threw it in the end zone to number 6, Cole Morris, for the 2 points. Seen a lot of great play from the Panthers so far in this game. Let's go ahead and see what they can do on drive. Number 2, the Kaplan Pirates. We have Campese on the handoff, who gets about 4 yards on the carry right there to make it a 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. I meant for the Pirates, excuse me.
About 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
So he picks up 5 yards to make it a 2nd and 5 for the Kaplan Pirates. Kaplan takes the handoff up the middle. Looks like they got about 1 yard to make it a 3rd and 4. Number 36, Caden Campese on the handoff to make it a 3rd and 4 for the Kaplan Pirates. Let's go ahead and see if they can get the first down. That would make their first down of the game. Alrighty. And Kaplan takes it up the middle to get their first down of the game. Number 15, Dalen Landry on the handoff. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez on the tackle. And Kaplan will get their first down of the game. Of course, that is the run game. That is, Berg did a phenomenal job of stopping last week. As Coach Walker said in our pregame interview, they held Morgan City to under 100 yards, which is always definitely a good thing. Kaplan looks like they're going to be shifting positions on the defensive line. Burt looks like it's going to be in a jump formation. And we have number 36, Caden Campese, on the handoff. He's trying to beat a man outside. They have a flag on the play, but he gets tackled by his former Panthers, number Zach Gonzalez, number 8, being one of the men on the tackle. But it looks like there's going to be a holding penalty on the Kaplan Pirates to send them back 10 yards to make it a 1st and 20 on it looks like their own 40-yard line. Wonder if penalties are going to be a killer for Kaplan in this game, as they were for Morgan City's in last week's game. Morgan City had definitely at least 10 penalties, which has held them back so far. But Burke is now going to have to try to stop Kaplan, who's on their own 40-yard line, which is definitely going to hopefully be an easy task for us. But there's 40 seconds left in the game. Should be one of the last plays in the game for the Kaplan Pirates, or in the first quarter. Kaplan looks like they're actually going to throw the ball to a wide open number 1, Andre Maximo, who looks like he gets about 10 yards to make it a 2nd and 10 for the Kaplan Pirates. Definitely shocked the Panthers a lot. I mean, run is all they did last week against Norfolk Milligan, with a couple pass plays mixed in there. And it looks like the run game, wasn't working out for them, trying to switch it up on the Panthers, and they definitely were shocked and confused. That completion was to number 1, Aiden Marsimo, who had a pretty nice completion right there. And your quarterback for Kaplan being, it looks like number 5, well, not number 5, it's like maybe number 9, Rain Meyer. And it is number 9, Rain Meyer. And he gets sacked in the backfield by a swarm of Panthers. Looks like number 24, Luckily Luke, was the main player on that sack. And it will push the ball back about 5 yards for the Pirates to make it a 3rd and 15. Panthers just bringing in the absolute house right there on that play. And the first quarter is now over. Panthers leading 16-0 in the first Q. And we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are super sorry for the miscommunication right there. The internet we are working on right now is not treating us any favors. And if you see the broadcast freeze at any point in the night, it is definitely because of that. We see number 20, Andre Ingleton, take a carry at the middle, breaks a couple tackles, and gets a first down for the Berwick Panthers. But ladies and gentlemen, we are just super sorry. The Wi-Fi we are working with right now definitely is not the most stable, and it is causing a lot of issues so far throughout the game. Obviously, cutting out, and now we just completely lost Wi-Fi, so obviously not ideal. But now we will hopefully look just to fix this in the future. But while the broadcast cut out, you did not miss anything except for a blocked punt by the Berwick Panthers, which gave us amazing field position on a 1st and 10, and now we have it on our 29-yard line. And it looks like there is a flag called on the play. Let's see if this is hopefully not on the Panthers.
Ball sideline warning.
So I'm not really sure.
Sideline warning on the Pirates.
Not really sure what that flag was all about. Maybe the ref thought he saw something. But Bella takes it on the play action pass, and it looks like, and he overthrew number 8, Zach Gonzalez, and the ball landed in a puddle of water, which definitely isn't the most ideal situation right there. Panthers working with the new field. So, we still got some of the dirt on the sideline, and if you could see the sideline, you could see the dirt. And, with, it just raining a whole lot this week in Berwick, it's, not the most amazing field conditions right here. Hopefully, Panthers, but, we got a bunch of balls in the sideline. Hopefully we switch it out right there. But it's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Bella takes a snap, hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who makes a couple tackles. Looks like he beat a man, and it looks like he has one man a beat to the 5 into the end zone. And it looks like the Berwick Panthers scored. Let's freaking go. Jaden Milton with his 2nd rushing touchdown tonight. Awesome start for the Berwick Panthers. Actually, Jaden Milton's 1st rushing touchdown. My apologies right there. But phenomenal play right there from the Berwick Panthers. The offensive line is just doing so good tonight. We've seen phenomenal play from our offensive line. And the Panthers will be lining up for the 2-point conversion to look to see if they can give us a 24-0 lead. Bella takes a snap deep, bounces around in the pocket. He's not going to take it, and he's bouncing around, dancing around in the end zone. Tosses it to number 5, Jaden Milton, just flicks it over to him, and it is incomplete. So the Panthers will be in the lead now, 22-0, and we will be right back. There's 10 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the half. And we are back. Cole Morris kicking it off for the Panthers with Landon Chief set to return. Be a squib kick, and it bounces in and out the legs to Kaplan. They're going to be running up the middle, and they get stopped at around their own 33-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line for the Kaplan Pirates. They will be coming out again to try to get their first points on the board. Number 33, Carter Whipple, on the tackle right there for the Berwick Panthers. Kaplan will have a 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Number 9, Rain Meyer, back deep for Kaplan. Hands it off to number 33. 36 has a hole at the middle, and he gets tripped up by number 5, Jaden Milton. He almost went all the way to the end zone. Luckily for number 5, Jaden Milton, tripping him up. He could have went all the way right there. Has about a 15-yard carry to have it on a 1st and 10 on about the 50-yard line. Number 36, Caden Campisi, being the running back for the Kaplan Pirates. All right. Hands it off to number 36, Campisi, who looks like he got another 1st down. Chains are not moving, so it looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 1 for Campisi, for Kaplan. Campisi with a 9-yard carry right there. And it looks like a timeout was called by the Berwick Panthers. We will be right back. if you're feeling bad, just let me know. Somebody get a water for you. All right, three. All right, get a stretch action. All right, three, two, one. So we are back from the tight end called by the Berwick Panthers. Panthers hand it off to number 9, Meyer, who gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage to move the ball back for about 4 yards right there. Number 24, Luckily Lou on the tackle to make it a 3rd and 5 for the Kaplan Pirates. See if Burke can stop him right here on a 3rd down. No, Kaplan, this is probably a good team that's going to go for it. We've seen him do it so far in this game, so definitely would expect him to do it again. Kaplan hands it off to number 36, Campese, and looks like he got the yardage for about a 7-yard carry to mood chains for the Kaplan Pirates. Campese makes it to about the 44-yard line. 37-yard line, excuse me. Meyer on the handoff to number 6, Braden Beard, who looks like he got about 8 yards. Looks about he got 7 yards to make it all the way to the 30-yard line to make it a 2nd and 3 for the Kaplan Pirates. Kaplan moving the ball really well on this drive, running the ball really well, doing a lot of unique formations, switching up right here. They ran the ball with 3 different running backs so far on this drive. Definitely confusing the Panthers a little bit. Looks like they're going to be sitting in the house, and that they do. Hands the ball off to number 36, Thomas Campese. Looks like he got stopped behind the backfield. Actually, it was number 26, Dane Frick. Excuse me right there. Stopped by number 56, Jared Washington. He gets about 2 yards right there on the carry to make it a 3rd and 3 on about the 28-yard line for the Berwick Panthers. Kaplan bringing on number 1, Andre Mansimo, who, of course, caught their only pass thrown tonight. And it looks like Kaplan actually might be looking to throw the ball. They have 2 wide receivers lined up, and I definitely would expect a pass. I would expect a play action right here. And actually, they're going to be running it. Look to confuse the Panthers, and that they did. Taking away number 5, Jaden Milton, who's been all over the line so far, having a lot of the Panthers tackles. Puts him all the way to the side, which, of course, led to an open lane for Kaplan. Milton's used to filling those lanes, but he had to go ahead and cover a receiver. And that's, of course, going to be the disadvantages when it comes to a team like Kaplan, who normally is running 1 wide receiver, and it puts the Panthers in an awkward situation because number 4, Luke Tarver, is the only cornerback it looks like Burke's running so far in this game. Definitely expect to see some Isaiah Bennett, 35, get some action in there. But we have number 11, Jed Davolsky on the carry right there to get about 1 yard. Number 52, Gage Toots, and 56, Sierra Washington on the play. But it'll be a 2nd and 8 for the Kaplan Pirates. Spark on a 2nd and 8 on their own 28-yard line. Kaplan, excuse me. Man, Myers to pass, and it's a complete pass. Number 1, Marso, and Jaden Milton on the tackle right there. He's signaling that it's incomplete. Maybe the ball dropped right there for Kaplan. But it looks like that's not the case, and the chains will be moving for the Kaplan Pirates to make it a 1st and goal for them, and it will be a official timeout. Been a bunch of official timeouts so far in this game for the humidity, but it will be a 1st and goal on about the 9-yard line for the Kaplan Pirates, 8-yard line. And there are 6 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter, first half. And we will be right back. And we are back from timeout, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, the Kaplan Pirates have a first and goal on their own 8-yard line. They just completed a pass to number 1, Andre Massimo, who is their leading receiver so far in this game. Kaplan sitting number 15 in motion, and it is a fumble! And it looks like we have number 70, Trey Lee Pratt, on the fumble recovery right there. And that is exactly what you want to see from the Berwick Panthers right here. A turnover, the first of the game so far. With the weather we're having in tonight's game, with the ball being a little slippery, you have to assume a little mix-up's going to happen right there. And that play is very similar to what happened last week in the LSU Florida State game. And of course gives the Berwick Panthers a first down on it looks like their own 15-yard line. And the Panthers will be looking to score their second touchdown of the game, the fourth touchdown of the game right there. Excuse me. It'll be a first and 10 for the Panthers on it. Looks like they're about 17-yard line, and we will be right back. And we are back from timeout. If you are just tuning in, the Kaplan Pirates fumbled. Number 70, Trey Lee Pratt recovered the fumble, and the Berwick Panthers will have a first and 10 on it. Looks like they're about a 15, 17-yard line. 5 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the second quarter. All right. The Panthers are lining up to move the ball. Panthers have 4 receivers on the field. Number 20, Andre Ingleton in the backfield. Hand it off to Andre, and he breaks a tackle. And Andre Ingleton, almost, if he had one man to beat and just had the entire rest of the field to himself. So close to getting a touchdown right there from Andre Ingleton. But the chain will be moving for the Berwick Panthers, and it looks like they will have a first and 10 on their own 34-yard line. The two-headed monster of Andre Ingleton and Jaden Milton has just been working out so phenomenal for the Panthers so far this season. Andre Ingleton being super hard to stop so far in today's game. Feel like every carry he's had is just gone for 10 yards. I mean, that's the stuff you want to see. I mean, Andre Ingleton just a super, super hard runner, super fast, super shifty. And that's a lot of things the Panthers like about him. Bella takes a snap. Ingleton finds another hole at the middle, breaks another tackle, and looks like he finally gets stopped at around the 40-yard line, but it's a 5-yard gain for the Berwick Panthers. It's like it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Berwick Panthers. Sub number 13, Remy Broussard for the Kaplan Pirates. And Panthers moving the ball phenomenally. Number 68, Ethan Vinigo, subbing in for Kaplan. Sorry for mispronouncing the names. Bella on the quarterback keeper. There's one man in a beat, and he does. Jukes out number 0, breaks a tackle, and he gets tackled by number 52, Rafe Painter. But there is a flag on the play. Bella definitely got the first down right there. Bella's just so shifty. Mobility being a huge reason we won that game last week against Morgan City. Mobility is definitely being just a huge, huge, huge thing for Bella. But it looks like it was a holding call on the Panthers as the ball is being moved back 10 yards for a second. And it looks like 9 right there for the Berwick Panthers. Nothing new for them. So after the holding penalty from the Panthers, we see Bella hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who almost slipped, and I talked about that being an issue, but he keeps on breaking tackles and slipping, and it looks like he gets about a 3-yard loss right there to put us back at the 30-yard line. And the slipperiness of this field is definitely going to be an issue in tonight's game. As I mentioned earlier, the Panthers were slipping in warm-ups, as well as the Kaplan Pirates, and it just looks like it's going to be an issue for Burke in this game. I mean, nothing you could do about it. I mean, weather in South Louisiana is something unpredictable, and it's turning to be an issue in tonight's game. But Kaplan did, of course, just get through on that Berwick offensive line, and they were just all over that play right there. But a loss of about 4 yards definitely is not ideal. But it looks like we will have a 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. Looks like there is a timeout called by the Panthers. I want to say this is our second charge tight end of the half. There is 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in half number 1, and we will be right back. One. And we are back. Panthers showing no running back right here. Interesting to see if Bella's going to take it on the keeper. They're going to be throwing the ball, but it is another flag on the play. Nope, it's a timeout for the Kaplan Pirates. They had a timeout to talk over this stuff, but it looks like they want to talk over these things again. Looks like Kaplan really wants to get the ball back before the half ends. I mean, I don't blame them. They have 0 points on the board. They are getting the first half kickoff, but I mean, still. And we are back from Kaplan's timeout. Kaplan looks like they're going to be sitting the house. Bella avoids the pressure, and it looks like he's going to keep the ball. But he, of course, he might have made the first down. Looks like he might have made the first down. So he did not make it, but they are very close. Looks like it's a 4th and 2 for the Berwick Panthers right here. So I mean, we definitely could see Berwick convert right here. I mean, we've seen them convert a lot when it comes to the short yardage situation. Something Berwick's excelled at a lot so far this year. Bella in shotgun formation. Hands the ball off to Jaden Milton. This one's at the line, but breaks tackles, and he has a first down. And he has some room to spare. Hurdles. Number 8 on the Kaplan Pirates, Boy Taro. But he goes out of bounds right after, but it is a first down for the Berwick Panthers. What a phenomenal play by the Berwick Panthers right there. Immaculate hurdle right there from Jaden Milton to move the chains for the Berwick Panthers. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half. And I mean, wow, what a play from Jaden Milton right there. This dude is one heck of an athlete. Kaplan does, of course, call a timeout, though. But I mean, Jaden Milton, super freak of an athlete. One of the most versatile players in the Berwick Panthers. And I mean, What a just phenomenal run right there. Breaking tackles, finding open lanes, and of course, hurdling defenders. But we will be right back once the play on the field resumes. One. And we are back from Kaplan's, I want to say, second charge timeout of the half. If you were just tuning in, number 5, Jaden Milton, had a phenomenal run where he got about 25, 30 yards for a first down on the Panthers, converted on a 4th and 2. We saw Jaden Milton hurdle number 8, Coitero, on the Kaplan Pirates. Excuse me on that. Sorry. And for the viewers just tuning in, there is 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the first half. Kaplan almost jumped. Bella fakes a handoff and throws it to number 8, Zach Gonzalez, who gets another first down for the Panthers, makes it all the way up to the 19-yard line. And Zach Gonzalez, who, as I said earlier, was just a standout player so far in today's game. Oh, all right. Cameron's focus. Cameron's focus. Oh, and it's a botch snap. Bella just falls on it, and what a bummer right there for the Panthers. Lose about 11 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 21 for the Panthers. I mean, we have a phenomenal center in number 54, Donnie Adams, right there. But I mean, as I just said, the weather is a huge problem for the Panthers and the Pirates in this game. It's gonna cause a lot of issues, and that right there being one of them. But I mean, it's weather, South Louisiana. What are you gonna do? Nothing you can do to stop it. Panthers look like they're running out the clock right here. Hopefully, they can punch in a score right here before the half ends to potentially make it 30-0 at halftime. Hands it off to Jaden Milton, who finds a hole at the middle and gets tackled, but not before he gets at least 7 yards. Number 44, Haynes Boussard, gets the stop right there for Kaplan. Make it a 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. Let's see if we can convert. Bella takes a snap. Throwing it deep to number 25. Naaman Bennett has them open for a touchdown. And he throws it. It is a completed pass for a touchdown for the Berwick Panthers right there. And we are now winning 28-0. Crew Bella being super, super accurate on the long throw right there. So Naaman Bennett. Bennett was just wide open. Phenomenal right there. Looks like he ran a bench route that got him open. Single man coverage right there for the Kaplan Pirates. Berg scores. Let's go. Phenomenal start so far for the Berg Panthers. My prediction of 35-6 might have been not a great one, as we already have 28 points. See if we convert on the 2 points. Bella on the quarterback keeper gets it into the end zone to start off the game 30-0 for the Berg Panthers with 55 seconds remaining in half. Number 1, phenomenal drive right there for the Berg Panthers. We can't do no wrong so far in this game, and we will be right back. One. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after an absolute dime right there from number 1, Crew Bellum. And number 25, Naaman Bennett open in the end zone. Of course, hits him for the touchdown. Panthers taking a 30-0 lead with 55 seconds remaining in half number one. Six Cole Morris kicking it off. And it looks like number 17, Dylan Vinza, set back to return to the Pirates. Morris kicks it off. Number 15 returning it for Kaplan. And, almost breaks free on a tackle right there. Kaplan gets a pretty solid gain. Player loses a helmet. Number 15, Dalen Landry on the return right there. Number 55, Blaze Harrison on the stop. And it looks like Kaplan will have a 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. So some pretty good field position for Kaplan to start off the game. 44 seconds remaining in half number one. So let's go ahead and see what Kaplan can do right here. On pretty good field position, but with not so much time remaining in half number one. Kaplan is running two receivers. Definitely an interesting formation to see from them. They are, of course, going to pass the ball. Meyer going deep and has open number 3, Landon Cheek, who, of course, drops that pass right there. That was a pretty beautiful throw right there from number 9, Thomas Meyer. Don't know why Kaplan doesn't pass the ball more often. They've, done a solid job of it so far in the game. I guess they just don't have the confidence in the receivers or quarterback or whatever it is, but Kaplan is sending out number 36, Caprese motion. Looks like on the running back roll route, they're looking to try to throw to it to him. But we have number 8, Zach Gonzalez on the interception. Let's go. Kaplan was looking to throw it to number 90, Carter retry, but of course overthrows him. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez on the interception. Zach Gonzalez definitely being a player of the game so far for the Berwick Panthers. The Panthers will have the ball with 32 seconds left. And I guess we got our answer to why Kaplan doesn't throw the ball an awful lot. But I mean, yeah, just phenomenal play so far from the Panthers defense. Of course, shutting out Kaplan in the first half of this game. Panthers, I mean, I definitely would want to punch it in, get a score right here instead of just running out the clock. This, of course, isn't an NFL game or college. This is high school football. We're trying to put points on the board. But it looks like the Panthers will be kneeling the ball. Just, take the safe approach right here. We got 30 points. Don't want to run up the ball too much on them. But it looks like we will be just running it to halftime into the first half. Panthers have the early lead 30-0. See if Kaplan can come back on the Panthers. But we will be having halftime performances from the Berwick Topcats, who are turned up in this game. One of the most turned up members of the Topcats being Helena Stansberry, who was just elected class secretary. The phenomenal play so far from the Berwick Panthers. Just seeing phenomenal play so far from our offense and defense. But we will be right back. the Berwick Top Cats will be performing their halftime show. So hope you guys enjoy.
Welcome our superhero top cats who are coming in fast.
First person coming in last. I'm coming in hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. I'm coming in fast. First person coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you got my dread. Little bit of trick could have been my bed. Now you gotta watch while I win. I'm coming in fast. First person coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. I'm coming in fast. First person coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. I got motion because of my commotion. Get it in motion. Get it in motion.
And we are back from halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Your Berwick Panthers winning 30-0, taken off. Just incredibly hot. Panthers have done nothing really wrong so far in this game. Just phenomenal play from Berwick so far. And can't wait to see what they're going to be doing in half number 2. One, if you're going to see the Panthers put out their JV players. Last week, Berwick did exactly that, putting in the JV. So now it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the Panthers do that to start off the game. Definitely would maybe expect to see the starters play at least a drive. But I mean, half number 1 was just phenomenal for the Panthers. The offensive line, despite a few penalties, despite a couple plays where Jaden Milton got stuffed, were just opening holes left and right. We saw Andre Ingleton just do phenomenal so far in this game. Him and Zach Gonzalez honestly might be my players of the game so far. Gonna be tough to decide who gets that trophy. But I mean, Zach Gonzalez and Andre Ingleton have been studs so far for the Berwick Panthers. I mean, they just been playing phenomenal. Zach Gonzalez making plays on defense with an interception, scoring a touchdown, doing a lot, but Andre Ingleton just running the ball so well. But the Panthers will be kicking it off to the Kaplan Pirates. Let's go ahead and see what they can do to start off half number 2. Caprese has some room. He's tackled by number 25, Naaman Bennett, for around the 30-yard line. At the 31-yard line, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Kaplan Pirates on their 31-yard line. Samire will start from his own 31. Hands it off to Caprese, who gets about 7 yards. It gets ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Sorry for the misconvenience right there. But Caprese gets tackled, but not before getting the first down, or at least that's what it looks like. He could have got stopped, but it looks like they're moving the chains right there to make it a 1st and 10. Well, I don't know. Chains are not moving. Chains are moving. All right, so it'll be a 1st and 10 on about their Kaplan's own 42-yard line. Panthers do, in fact, have their starters in, so they will not be putting in the JV team, or at least right now. Caprese hits a hole up the middle sharp, breaks a couple tackles, but ends up getting tackled by, it looks like, number 6, Cole Morse, who spun him around, but ended up getting the tackle. Looks like Caprese might break free for a second, but nothing to worry about. Caprese gets about 5 yards right there on the carry to make it a 2nd and 5 for the Berwick Panthers on about their own 47-yard line. Hands it off to Caprese once again, who looks like he got stopped before the first down, but definitely would be a 3rd and short right there for Kaplan.
3rd and 1.
So it will be a 3rd and 1 for the Kaplan Pirates. See if they can convert on 3rd and short. Definitely expect the absolute house to be brought in by the Berwick Panthers. Panthers bringing in number 33, Carter Whipple, for extra run support. And it looks like we have an injured player, number 52, Gage Toops, starting linebacker for the Berwick Panthers. Toops actually tore his meniscus this off season and had to miss some time was going to miss their scrimmage against Jeanerette and did miss the Jamboree game against the Hanson Tigers. So it's definitely not good to see an injury. Mr. Toots is walking off under his own strength, so that's definitely a good thing. But definitely wishing the best for Toots right there. Hopefully he, turns out to be all right and isn't a serious injury. Toops is a fantastic player for the Berwick Panthers. But a 3rd and 1 for the Kaplan Tigers. They hand it off right there for a first down. Caprizi on about a 6-yard yarn to get another first down for the Pirates. Kaplan wants to return in this game. Definitely upping the tempo would be a suggestion. They just get past the 50-yard line, and already 3 minutes have gone by in the first quarter. They got the ball on around the 30, 35-yard line. This ground and pound style of offense is working for Kaplan so far. I mean, it's not been working for Kaplan so far, but they hand it off right here to number 6, Braden Burb, who looks like he gets a first down right there. But as I was saying, the run game just hasn't, been working out that well for Kaplan so far in this game, as they have a 0 on the scoreboard. But it will make, on that last carry by Burb, it will make a 2nd and 4 for Kaplan. But I mean, as I was just saying, like, the time is clicking and clicking and clicking for Kaplan. They're down 30 points. I mean, they need to just off the tempo right here in this game, throw a couple passes or something. But Capizzi gets the handoff and looks like he gets the first down. Chains are moving for Kaplan. Looks like 36, Caden Caprici is actually hurt for the Kaplan Pirates. Wow. Caprici, their star player in this game, just throws his helmet down on the sideline, and it looks like he's hurt. Definitely not a good thing for Kaplan. They're not in this game, but just someone that's been keeping the hope alive for this Kaplan team. Kaplan does a pretty. Oh, and they have number 6, Burb, open in the backfield, and he fumbles the ball. And it is out. Berwick's own end zone, and it looks like it is going to be a touchback for the Berwick Panthers. Wow. What a shocking turn of events that was. Number 6, Braden Burb had so much field right there open for him. He was going to score the first points right there. But Naaman Bennett knocks the ball out in the end zone for the Kaplan Tigers. And it is a touchback for the Berwick Panthers. So the Berwick Panthers will take over on their own 20 or 25-yard line. Fantastic stop right there by Naaman Bennett. He had no chance to tackle him, or if it would have been a tackle, it would have been in the end zone. No way could have stopped it. So he uses his head, forces a fumble right there. Just a genius play right there from Naaman Bennett to get the Panthers the ball right there. It's these type of plays from the Panthers that are keeping us in the game. They might have had a wide open right there. They might have blew the coverage right there from the defensive line. But they do a fantastic job of just picking it back up. And that's the things you love to see from your Berwick Panthers. But if you are just tuning in, Naaman Bennett made number 6, Braden Burb, fumble the ball as he was running into the end zone. Fantastic play right there. Kaplan almost jumped, and it looks like they are going to call Kaplan for going off sides. Burke is on their own 20-yard line. Looks like it was number 52, Rafe Painter, right there. Actually, it was a false start right there for the Berwick Panthers to make it a 1st and 15 on the Panthers' own 15-yard line. Penalties have been an issue so far for the Berwick Panthers' offensive line. I want to say there's been about 4 so far in the game, but other than the penalties, we've seen really good play from the Berwick Panthers' offensive line. Ten seconds remaining on the play clock. Bella hands it off to number 20, Andre Angleton, who gets stuffed at the line. A bunch of Tigers, bunch of Panthers, bunch of Pirates, and on the stop right there. Angleton gets about 3 yards on that carry to make it a 2nd and 14 for the Panthers. 3rd and 14. Nope, 2nd and 14 right there on the Panthers. I was right. Last time the Panthers had long field position to deal with, they threw a touchdown. So let's see if that can happen once again. Billy hands it off to Ingleton, who has a lot of space in front of him. Ingleton gets the first down, makes a man miss, has one man to beat, and he beats him. He makes a miss. Ingleton on the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Andre Ingleton on a 75 touchdown run. Actually, it's 85 yards. What a turn of events right there. Naaman Bennett on the fumble right there. And Andre Ingleton just runs it into the end zone. And Ingleton has just been playing lights out in this game. Just has been phenomenal so far. Fantastic play from the Berwick Panthers right there. You know, Ingleton, honestly, just has been playing so well. See number 79, Mason Como, coming in on the field right here. Just fantastic running right there. Actually, it looks like Burke's going to be attempting the extra point. Love to see that. There's a flag on the play. Looks like there might be a false start called right there. Who knows with the Panthers? Yep, it was a false start. Seeing some movements right there. Actually, was an illegal substitution right there from the Berwick Panthers. And Panthers are calling a timeout. But I mean, to go back on that last touchdown run, Andre Ingleton takes the carry on the outside. Has not really a lot of space to work with, but finds the holes. His field vision, Ingleton's field vision, is insane. He finds the holes, gets into them, and his speed off the charts insane. That speed, I mean, is awesome. I mean, if Ingleton didn't, I mean, Ingleton's speed just right there is, I mean, I have no words to describe it. I mean, it's just fantastic. And the tough running style he plays with, the skill set he has and what he makes man miss. I mean, he's just so well. It's so good. And we see number 6, Cole Morris, attempting the extra point. He made 1 out of like 6 last week. Let's go to see what Morris can do right here. It's up, and it looks like, oh, it was almost in. Just had to get a little more leverage right there. Hit the crossbar. But 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Panthers are winning 36-0, and we will be right back. I was hoping like someone on Kaplan was gonna pick it up in the end zone and like get it or I'd be crazy. Like we would have picked it up in order to safety. Like that's not we don't want them to get points. But it was perfect. It was rolled out. He had it and Naaman just went pop. All right, 3, 2, 1. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. For those who are just tuning in, Andre Ingleton had an 85-yard touchdown run. Panthers missed a PAT. Colmore's kicks it off, and Kaplan will get up to about the 40-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 on Kaplan's own 40-yard line. Number 26, Dane Frick on the return right there.
55 on the tackle. Blaze Harrison. First and 10 Pirates from their own 40-yard line.
Panthers still have their first team in. Panthers look like they're going to be sitting in the house. They hand the ball off to Meyer, who gets sacked behind the line of scrimmage by number 24, Luckily Lou, who has a 2nd sack of the night. Seen another amazing performance right there by Luckily Lou. Don't know if they were going to consider that a sack. Oh, yeah, that's not a sack. Meyer was not the quarterback on that carry right there. But, I mean, still, Luckily Lou with the tackle for loss right there. He's also having a fantastic performance as well.
Official timeout.
Officials will be calling a timeout for the heat and humidity, which honestly I don't really sense down here, but I mean, they will be calling an official timeout. So let's go ahead and see what Kaplan talked about over the timeout, what Barrett talks about, and we will be right back. And we are back from the official timeout for heat and humidity. Neither of those things are present at the game tonight, but I mean, I guess they just want to give the players a break, which I, can definitely see. He's a handoff to Beard, and Zach Gonzalez misses a tackle. We get tackled by a swarm of Panthers right there. Gets up to about the 45-yard line. Let's make it a 3rd and 5 for the Berwick Panthers.
Pick up about 9 yards. 3rd and 5.
Captain looking to convert on this drive. Hopefully try to get at least some type of points on the board for the Pirates. Kaplan hands the ball off to number 6, Beer, beginning another tricky formation, but he gets stopped by a host of Panthers for about a 2-yard gain to make it a 4th and 3 for the Kaplan Pirates, and it looks like we have a hurt Panther on the field. Not good at all. Can't see who it is, but it actually looks like it's just a cramp right there for the Panthers, so nothing major. Hopefully it doesn't result into a major injury. And we will be right back. Wait. All right, Kaplan goes for it on 4th down. Looks like they're going to be extending the chains right there. Kaplan gets a 1st down. That was number 56, Dare Washington, on the injury right there. Looks like he just had cramps, so doesn't look like it's a major injury. As for an injury update on number 52, Gage Toops, he's currently standing on the sideline right now with his helmet off, but it is in his hand, standing right by the coaches. My hands it off to number 6, Beard, who gets another 1st down. Beard has actually been really solid so far for the Kaplan Pirates. After Caprese got hurt, Pirates are actually moving the ball better than they were whenever Caprese was in there. Maybe they might want to make a change. Mar in the backfield. Looks like he's going to throw it and overthrows his receiver, number 1, Andre Monsimo.
Here's pass incomplete. Flag on the play.
Uh, all right, so there is a flag on the play. It is a roughing on the passer for the Panthers, so Kaplan will get 15 yards forward. Whew. Rough penalty. Looks like Kaplan might get a score right here.
Powers to play first and 10 from the Panther 23-yard line.
See if Kaplan can punch it in right here. Get their first points of the night. A little confusion from the Pirates right here. Number 56, Daryl Washington, has his helmet back on. So it looks like he's about to re-enter the game, which is definitely things you love to see right there. Awesome that Daryl does not have a significant injury and is going back into the game. Awesome things right there. Meyer looks to throw. Jump pass. And it is intercepted. Oh, yeah, it's an intercepted pass by number 8, Zach Gonzalez. Zach Gonzalez's second interception of the game. Definitely going to get some recognition for player of the game. Make sure to tune in to our post-game video, which will be posted tomorrow or maybe even at night. Zach Gonzalez on another interception. First he has a touchdown and then the 2 interceptions. I mean, that Zach Gonzalez has been playing really well in this game. Zach Gonzalez, man, who has fantastic character. He's on the Hope Squad at Berwick High School and is always the captain for the Panthers. Panthers normally run out with a hammer to start the games, and Gonzalez is normally one who does that. So, it's just great to see that Gonzalez is, getting a lot of awesome plays tonight. Panthers handing off to Andre Ingleton, who almost had another touchdown, had one man a beat, and is tackled by number 6, Brandon Berb, who is doing it all for the Pirates tonight.
About 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Ingleton gets about 3 yards on the carry right there to make it a 2nd and 7 for the Berwick Panthers. Definitely would expect to see Berwick try and run out the clock right here. Or maybe they just want to get another points. Punching some points. Getting a 60 bomb would definitely be awesome. But it looks like Berwick will be running out the clock. Bella takes a snap, hands it off to Ingleton, who breaks a couple tackles. Gets about 2 yards, 3 yards to make it a 2nd and
About 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Panthers right there. See if the Panthers convert after the interception. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, Berwick has scored on every single drive tonight. So just complete domination from the defense. From the offense. Defense has also been dominating. 0 points allowed. Just fantastic play from the Panthers so far. But it looks like number 5, Jaden Milton, got stopped right before the line
4th and 2.
to make it a 4th and 2 for the Panthers. Going to be interesting to see if they decide to go for it. Looks like they're going to be punting the football. I don't blame if this 2-point conversion doesn't, goes well. Kaplan's going to get the ball pretty deep. Panthers have a pretty good kicker, pretty good punter, number 25, Layman Bennett, who's booting some long ones in practice. And a beauty right there. Gets some yardage. Starts to bounce a little. And looks like the Panthers will down it down at around the 51-yard line. Very nice punt from number 25, Damon Bennett. And we will be right back. Alrighty. Looks like the Pirates get a gain of about 5 yards right there. Thank you to the six people who are in the stream right now. We really appreciate the support. And if you haven't already, drop a follow on Facebook, drop a follow on Twitter, and give us a subscribe on YouTube. Looks like number 36, Caprese, is back in the game to give the Pirates a first down. It is actually number 11, Jade Dudavis. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Who gets the first down for the Panthers? Panthers hand it off to the boys again. Excuse me, the Pirates. And they get about 8 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 2. Darrell Washington is coming back in from injury. Gets a tackle right there. Handed off the middle to Caprese, who looks like he almost got the first down. Don't think he got enough yards, though, to make it a 3rd and 1 for the Kaplan Pirates. First quarter is coming to a close. Looks like Kaplan is going to try to get one more play before the quarter ends. One more play off. 3 seconds left, and they do exactly that. Caprese is going to get the carry, and he gets tackled, pushed out of bounds by his former Panthers, number 5, Jaden Milton. One of the leading tacklers right there. Third quarter is now over. Panthers leading 36-0, and we will be right back. And we are back. Kaplan Pirates had the ball on about the Panthers' 30-yard line. On their own 30-yard line, excuse me. Kaplan hoping to put some points on the board because currently right now they have a 0. Big old donut on the scoreboard right now. Hands it off to number 36, Caprese, who finds a hole up the middle. Gets tackled by number 5, Jaden Milton. Looks like a first down for the Kaplan Pirates.
First down, Pirates.
Pretty nice run from Caprizi right there, who's back in from his injury that he suffered in the second quarter. As said in the preview, there's going to be a lot of run from Kaplan, a lot of run. That has been. Hands it off to number 6, Burb, who gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Number 51, Brett Smith, on the tackle for loss right there to make it a 2nd and 11 for the Kaplan Pirates.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Kaplan hands the ball off to number 11, D. Mumiz, and he almost gets a first down right there. He's got about 10 yards to make it a 3rd and 1.
Brought down to number 51, Brett Smith. About 7 yards.
Actually, it's about 7 yards to make it a 3rd and 3 for the Kaplan Pirates. Kaplan tries to push it in on the 3rd and short situation, but they get stopped by a field of Panthers. Number 51, Brett Smith, and number 24, Leclerc Liu on the tackle for loss right there.
No gain on the play.
Makes it a 4th and 3 on Kaplan's own 19-yard line. Looks like they will be going for it. This is the farthest Kaplan has got on their own side of the field, or as close as they got it to the end zone all season long. So let's go ahead and see if they can maybe look to punch it in right here in the end zone. They are running 2 receivers, hoping to try to confuse the Panthers, but they're running for it. Panthers did not buy the trick, but Caprizi gets on the run. Looks like he got it to about the 10-yard line. Did he get it, though? He did. Gets about 4 yards in the carry right there. Number 51, Brett Smith, lost his helmet, so he will be coming off the field for about a play.
First down, Pirates. 1st and goal. The Panther 9-yard line.
Number 32, Carson Fontenot is coming on for the Berwick Panthers. His first snaps of the game. Timeout called by the Kaplan Pirates. Well, actually by the Berwick Panthers, excuse me. And we will be right back. And we are back from the Berwick Panthers timeout. Number 6, Bourbon motion. Hands it off to Caprizi, who almost gets into the end zone, gets stopped at the 1-yard line. Looks like Kaplan's going to punch in the score right here, unless they fumble the ball. Will be a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line for the Kaplan Pirates. Number 70, Trey Leak Pratt coming off the field. Kaplan looks like they're going to punch it in, and they in fact do. Meyer on the quarterback keeper scores the first points of the game for the Kaplan Pirates. Kaplan sideline going absolutely crazy. The fans going crazy as well. Kaplan gets their first points of the game. Looks like they will be going for 2 points. Kaplan hoping to make the cut down the lead a little from 36-8. Kaplan's running the ball, and it looks like they did get in. So Kaplan finally gets some points on the board, making it 36-8. Berg still winning. Looks like they're going to have another easy win. We are in the fourth quarter, and we will be right back. One. Kaplan's going for the onside kick. The kick it out of bounds will be a penalty called on Kaplan. And Berg will get the ball on around their 50-yard line. Panthers get in some really good field position as they hope to punch it in. Hopefully get their ball into points into the 40s. Panthers still look like they had their starters in the game. Looks like they're trying to run up the score on Kaplan to get some, extra points in the playoff brackets, which, obviously we want to see our Panthers in the playoffs this year. Make sure to hit that like button if you want to see your Panthers in the playoffs this year. For those who are just tuning in, there are 8 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bale hands it off to actually keeps it. Gets tackled by a swarm of Pirates, including number 6, Braden Beard, and number 86, Wyatt Bourgeois. Sorry for mispronounced. Panthers will get about 1 yard there. Actually, got about 2 yards right there on the carry to make it a 2nd and 8 from our own 47-yard line. Bella hands it off to Milton. There's an open hole. Absolute laser lick on number 12, Brett Gildry. Milton almost gets the first down. Jaden Milton laying an absolute lick right there. But it looks like there is a penalty on the Berwick Panthers. Penalties have been frequent for Berg so far tonight. Obviously hasn't had much effect on the score as we are winning 36-8. Panthers have about a 4th and 20. Bella hands it off to Andre Ingleton, who gets stopped at the line by a host of Kaplan Pirates. One of them being number 0, Carlos McKinley. Be a loss of 2 right there for the Panthers to make it about a 3rd and 22. Panthers have forever to get to the first down. but nothing is impossible. So let's go ahead and see if Panthers can convert. Will be a 3rd and 25 for the Panthers. Definitely expecting a pass right here from Berwick. Bell actually hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton. He makes a couple people miss in the backfield. Ends up getting tackled at the line of scrimmage by host the Kaplan Pirates. Panthers will be bringing on their punt unit. They will not be going for it, and they will be punting the ball off to the Kaplan Pirates. We're trying to make a comeback, but with 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game, I highly doubt that is possible. Bennett on the punt. It's an absolute laser. Kicks it farther than the Pirates are expecting. Berwick is just going to let it bounce. Ball falls at around the 25-yard line. So Kaplan will be getting the ball. A 1st and 10 on Berwick's 25-yard line, and we will be right back. Really good though. That's a little something. He thought Kaplan was going to win 17-14. I was like, no shot. He texted me, he's like, dang, bro, you're pretty spot on. You want to help me make some selections for NFL games or something like that? Bet? I'm like, oh yeah, bro. I could use some of that shit. You like a little betting app for me. All right, 3, 2, 1. Queasy on the handoff for the Kaplan Pirates. Gets about 2 yards. Number 25, Naaman Bennett on the stop right there. Looks like Panthers not going to be putting in their JV team tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the upcoming games this weekend for our Louisiana sports teams. We see number 6, Brandon Beer, get a handoff. Does it look like he gets the first down? Chains are not moving. But it is awfully close right there. First down for the Pirates. Let's try Louisiana sports games this week. We had the LSU Tigers and Southern Tigers. Well, I want to say the Jaguars. That's what they are. Going up against each other this week. It's Brandon Beard on about, Caprese on about a 5-yard handoff right there. The Tigers and Jaguars will be playing each other for the first time ever. The two inner city schools will be playing each other for the first time in their history, which is absolutely insane. But the crowd is sold out, as you would expect, with the two teams just being super close to each other. Sorry, right there. We have some movement going on. But Myers going deep. Incomplete pass to number 1, Andre Marsimo. Meyer overthrew him a bit before Luke Tarver on the coverage right there. Back talking about the LSU game. Last week we unfortunately saw Tigers lose in a battle. That was the Florida State and LSU Tigers game. LSU showed no offense that game. Caprese on the handoff. Has a hole outside. It's almost breaks the tackle for number 20, Andre Angleton. It gets brought down by number 25. They have been in on their own 20-yard line. Seeing a resurgence from the Kaplan Pirates offense super late in the game. They played like this is the entire game, Score could definitely be a lot different. But LSU just losing in a heartbreaker, which was last week's game. Florida State fumbles on their own 1-yard line with under 2 minutes left to go. Hands it off to number 11. And with fumble on the play, looks like he was blown down. Looks like the play was dead, so don't think the Panthers will be getting the ball. That would have been number 8, Zach Gonzalez, on the fumble recovery, which would have been like 3 turnovers he was involved in this game. Seen a lot of action so far from Gonzalez. But, I mean, the Tigers had 99 yards to get to their own end zone. They did exactly that. Jaden Daniels just doing amazing this week, who is going to be an offensive captain for LSU Tigers in this game. There's a flag on the play. So it will be a shot block against the Pirates, which will be sending them back a few yards. Daniels being the second quarterback in LSU history to throw for over 200 yards and also rush for over 100 as well. Joining some pretty elite company with, of course, the GOAT, Joe Burrow. But it should be an easy win for the Tigers in this game. Maybe Battle of the Bands. Sure, a lot of people are there for the halftime show. We need Southern Swag School, FCS, still Division 1, but not FBS, not the main level. So, we should see good play from the Tigers this week, and hopefully they can get into the win column. Meyer on the incomplete pass to number 11, Jed Delavos. But the New Orleans Saints will be playing against the Atlanta Falcons this week. The interconference rival is going to be as strong as ever to open up the season. Definitely should be an easy win for the New Orleans Saints. They have just a fantastic offense led by Jameis Winston. And in my opinion, Jameis Winston, not a bad quarterback at all. Has a huge arm, touchdown machine. Has an interception problem, but hopefully that was fixed. Only 2 interceptions in the 7 games he played last year. Pressure coming from the Panthers. Luckily, he misses a sack. And then, Zach Gonzalez almost with his 3rd interception of the game, but has a really nice pass breakup. Pass was intended for number 3, Landon Cheek. But the New Orleans Saints definitely should see a win in this game. If you're a betting man, definitely would bet on both the Tigers and Saints this week. Looks like Kaplan's digging deep in their playbook, trying to find their passing plays. Meyer on the pass. Those jump pass to a wide open. Receiver. That receiver being number 15, Dalen Landry. Kaplan gets a first down. Moving the sticks for them. Actually, it's a first down for the Berwick Panthers. Kaplan does not complete. Pass was a little bit short. The Panthers will be getting the ball on about their own 11-yard line. Berwick Panthers winning this football game 36-8. Would imagine the clock is just going to start to run out, and this would be the last drive we see of the game. Panthers keeping in their starting players. Bell on the snap, hands it off to number 20, Andre Ingleton, who runs it up the middle for, it looks like a 2-yard gain to make it a 2nd and 8 for the Berwick Panthers. Bell on the snap. Hands it off to number 20, Andre Angleton, who gets hit at the line for another 2-yard carry. Panthers running down that clock, but Kaplan has a say-so about that, and they will be calling a timeout, and we will be back shortly. One. And we are back from the Kaplan Pirates timeout. Berwick facing a 3rd and 6. Bella takes a snap. He's going to take it on the keeper. Looking for his receiver to go deep. It has a wide open lane. Has 1 man to beat. He gets tackled from behind. Makes it past the 50-yard line to around the 53 to be a huge gain for the Berwick Panthers. Right there, they convert on a 3rd and 6 to keep the drive alive. Looks like the clock is going to continue to run. Kaplan not calling a timeout. Want to say they had their last charge timeout, but I'm not sure.
Number 8.
Sorry for the miscommunication right there. The video decided to cut off. Not amazing. Technical difficulties. Panthers just got a 1st down. That's what happened. Why it was off. Once again, super sorry for that. But it looks like the Panthers will just be running out the clock right here, as they are not in victory formation yet. As they really can't be. Got to let the clock run for a little longer. Hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, who gets tackled by a host of Kaplan Tigers. One of them being number 3, Landon Cheek. About 50 seconds left in the game for the Panthers. Panthers probably going to pull off 2 more plays. But just a fantastic performance from the Panthers tonight. My prediction, pretty spot on. Said in the preview that it was going to be 35-7. Was a couple points off on both sides. Panthers heading off to Jaden Milton, who makes a man miss, almost gets the first down, which will move the chains right there for the Panthers. Almost broke free for a touchdown. Looks like the clock has stopped. Never mind, clock is going, and the Berwick Panthers have won this football game, ladies and gentlemen, improving our record to 2-0. Thank you so much to everyone who has tuned into the live stream tonight. The post game will be out on the channel tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Time. Thank you guys for tuning in to the game, and we will be back next week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back next week.